And that's the park I was raised in. It feels so great to go back to that park and be a positive influence on these kids in a way that most wouldn't suspect.
Be very careful who you talk to, because you'll never know who the informant is, who the cooperating witness may be, and you never know, somebody who was a friend today may have been flipped the night before and become your enemy tomorrow.
About humanity, putting truth in these lies, while they busy feeding lies. When you got that tunnel vision, gotta open up your eyes. Wake up and go to sleep. Man, I'm praying all times. And to my guys, ain't no other side. This for my brothers, I'ma pray with y'all shine. Lock the door. Go ahead, lock the door. Lock the door. Go ahead, lock the door. Yeah, you already know.
Depending on the lessons, some people eat, some people learn. But the game is going to send you big.
Professor Metamel, Hood Postman, back with Sparks. Sparks, you're working with the youth now.
Yes, I am.
Talk to me about what is that experience like?
It's a fantastic experience, because if I can break through one, then my day is won. And I do that regularly on Thursdays at Helen Keller Park. Run a chess mentoring program, man, where we bring these kids to the table, man. We feed them, we interact with them, man, and more importantly than anything else, man, we sit there and listen to them, and we give them the feedback, man, that we think they should have, so that they will make choices that we did not make, and making those choices out of informed, strategic, and tactical way. And that's why we bring them to a board table, man, and teaching them this game called chess, because chess is a game where you got to think. You got to think ahead. You got to think about what the opposition is doing. And basically, it creates mechanisms inside of your young brain that gives you the ability to understand the consequences of what you're doing and how you're doing it. So we do that on a regular basis on Thursdays, and then throughout the week, we spend that just preparing for that interaction, that give and go. And that's the park I was raised in. It feels so great to go back to that park and be a positive influence on these kids in a way that most wouldn't suspect. Yeah, I can be out there teaching them baseball, I love that, or football, or basketball. But I chose this medium because it influenced me in prison. It helped in my thinking. It helped in my evolvement from who I was to who I am today. And I think that had this been available to me when I was at the age that I'm teaching these kids, perhaps my choices, my decisions would have been a little bit more constructive than what they were. It's a great feeling to do that. I hope to continue to do that. I have 3 mentors, man, Bull, Albert Bobo, and myself, and we go out there and every Thursday. We want to do it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're working on that. The park loves us. We got impact statements. We done changed some lives, some kids who were at once unattentive in their academics in school. Their parents come back and tell us after 4 or 5 weeks with us, they see a noticeable change in how they focus, how they are in tune to teaching. Their grades then went up, and they're very, very much more in line with paying attention to something, to learn something.
How important is to make them understand consequences before they act?
It is very important. Well, you know, we all are raised knowing basic right and wrong, but it's not that simple in certain circumstances to do what's right in a wrong situation. So with chess, you in that situation, but chess is not teaching you what to think. It's teaching you how to think. You know what I'm saying? How do you wiggle your way up out of this in a way where everybody is good, and you move on to bigger and greater conquests in your life?
So would it be fair to say it ain't the problem that they don't know how to think, it ain't the fact that they don't understand, it's they don't know what thinking is, or you teach them thinking and understanding at the same time, don't emotionalize situation because that can become reactionary. But if you use logic and reasoning, you can come to a better conclusion versus just rushing into something. Is that fair?
Oh, so it's fair, but you got to go. You mentioned emotions, so emotional intelligence is another concept of chess and bringing yourself through all kinds of nefarious circumstances that you go through in the inner city or in rural America. Yeah, I don't care where you're at, man. You're going to come across something in your place and time that's going to require you to make split decisions. And when you make these split decisions, you want this ability to think them through quickly and come out with the right income. With the right outcome. Not income too. So don't, the right income and outcome. But that's the whole concept of what we do at a young age with these guys. Just girls too. We teach these girls is very attuned to this chess game, just like these young brothers and well, we got all races up in there. We got Hispanics, whites, everybody, and yes. You know, of course, we got our little brothers and sisters that come to the table.
Is it fair to say in chess that a well-placed pawn can find victory over a king and a queen?
Because I'm gonna tell you something. Yes, that is true. Because the pawn can grow up to be whoever the hell they want to be.
Thank you. Yeah.
No, take it back. The pawn can grow up to be as powerful as no, he can't. Pawn can't go up to be. It's only one king. But he can be right next to the king.
Right.
And that's the queen. And that's the most powerful piece as far as maneuverability on the chessboard.
Okay, got it.
But if he want to be a rook, he can be a rook.
He got choices.
He got choices.
Yeah,
man. He got choices. A very.
Because everybody is responsible for their own disposition in the life you have. You created with you fashion a life with your two hands.
Yeah, you got damn right. You got a pawn. A pawn is very. It's 8 of them on the board. It's only 2 of everything else and 1 queen.
So it seems to be not people like yourself, Bull, and what was the other brother's name?
Bo.
Yes. You got what you guys are doing is tremendous. I think I applaud you for stepping out and reaching out and being able to sit with the young youth and give them some other things to think about versus what the internet does, because we're going to get into social media as well. But there seems to be a lot of triple and doubles and, you know, what they call themselves OGs, that they just apathetic about it. They lack concern, enthusiasm, or they just don't care.
Well, being an OG, man, don't make you a mental giant or a mental midget. It's so age and OGism and what you was doing at one point in your life. If you didn't advance yourself, if you didn't bring your understanding to a place, man, where you are contributing as opposed to distributing, you know, if you ain't in there to create better, to make things better than when you found them. You ain't in that.
Yeah, because this OG still standing at the corner with an old English 800.
Because they mind is not, they OGs, but they mind is on a 6th grade reading level. You see what I'm saying? They did not edify. They did not.
As they say, they didn't get themselves a chance to advance.
They did not get themselves
something different.
You see what I'm saying? So basically, you can grow in age, but that don't mean you grow in consciousness. So you got to really, sit down and look at yourself and really want to grow into who you supposed to be. And once you do that, you can take that message to somebody. But if just because you're an OG, they apathetic because the youngsters is looking at them like, you ain't what you doing? You just sitting here, man, waiting on something to do you. You see what I'm saying? They don't want the input no way. You know what I'm saying? They looking for things that matter. They looking for things that move them. They looking for things that push them forward in life. You know what I'm saying? When I was young like that, 15, 16 years old, I wish I would, seen an old, OG in my pour with an old English bottle. Man, he couldn't do nothing for me. Nothing.
Nothing.
At all.
At all.
He couldn't fight for me. He couldn't make money for me. He couldn't do nothing for me. Now if he came to me and told me, well, this is what you do with your money and how you grow your money and how you invest your money, how you turn your money, how you flip your money, or, how you, draw your gun a little faster or something, gave me something, you see what I'm saying, to what I was doing, then that's a different relationship. But just being out there because you out there, it ain't gonna work, bro. So you got to be somebody, man, that got some kind of plan, man, that you giving to your people, man, to your community and your homeboys. You see what I'm saying? But you can only give what they want. You can't force nothing on them. Don't try that. It's a deadly proposition. You know what I'm saying? Let ignorance be ignorance. So that's my take on it. But yeah, you get some OGs, man, that come into consciousness and they do what they need to do to make a contribution.
Cali finest, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money. Got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm a street nigga, streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the fans get me. It's guap off top, diamond Cartier. That nigga wall won't give a broke bitch the time of day. They see me climbing, they see me shining. That's hard work, proof of grinding. New money got me tipping in that 550. Ali, bad man, and I'm so pretty. I got that tech with me, that's my hater sprayer. Go big, grind now, nigga, play later. What can I say? I'm addicted to this paper stacking, and I don't talk about it, I just make it happen.